Okay, guys, doobsmcgee. I'd like to first off thank everyone for the massive amounts of questions. I was not expecting that quickly to just. I think the video was up for less than like 12 hours, and it was just like, here's a ton of questions, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. So I took the questions, I disabled the comments on it. Just I'll do another question and answer video if you can post questions in this video, and I'll make another one because I'm sure that there were some people that didn't get a chance to see it. But just thank you everyone. I'm not expecting all that. Let's just jump right into it. I got like 16 questions, some of them in multiple parts. I'm doing something a little differently. I'm not actually recording in a game this time. I'm just gonna put like, I don't know, maybe I'll put my funny picture folder up or something. But yeah. So the first question, why did I troll you guys with the bait and switch, for the Minecraft video? That's actually because I really don't have a good audio recording program, and I didn't want to, you know, just put voice over a still image or whatever, just for this little video. So Fraps records, voice as well, and I feel like it records it very well. So I was like, yeah, I'll just record in the Minecraft menu. It's no big deal. And and then that way I don't have to do any editing. So that's really why I did that. And then I was like, actually, you know what? It's Minecraft, so people are probably gonna be like, yeah, Minecraft, and they're gonna click on it, and then it'll be a trap. Well, all right. On more serious questions. Speaking of serious questions, I appreciate those that actually ask serious questions, and I don't appreciate those that were all like joking questions and stuff, because that's just dumb. I'm not gonna answer your stupid joke questions. Uh, Here we go. How did I come up with my username? I believe I've told this story before. I don't know if I've told it in any videos, but Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition on PS2 was like one of my favorite games ever, and doing races and stuff, I had noticed that there would always be, someone in last, and it was either Sarah or Doobs. And Doobs was so bad. Like, Doobs was always in last. Not by, like, oh, the person in fifth place finishes it with like a minute, finishes in a minute 30 seconds. And then Doobs comes in at like a minute 37 seconds. It'd be like the person in fifth finishes in a minute 30 seconds, and then Doobs comes in finishing at like 5 minutes and like 45 seconds. Like, he was last by a lot every single time he was in a race. It was like, geez, Doobs, get your shit together. And then I thought that was funny, and then me and one of my friends were just like, well, McGee is the best last name ever. So we just kept calling him Doobs McGee, and then I was like, I need to make a username for Xbox Live that I just got. Why not do Doobs McGee? So that's how I came up with that nickname. Um, how many times a day do you eat on average? Well, actually less than like normal. I don't eat breakfast because I don't like to, and sometimes I'll just eat lunch, and then I just won't eat for the rest of the day. I don't think about it because I'm usually busy all day, whether it's playing games or busy making games. Uh, so yeah, I don't eat all that often, actually. And when I do eat, though, it's usually a lot of food at once. That's probably why. How did you meet Chris and the rest of the Halo Tricks crew? Yeah, there were a few questions like this, like how did all of us meet? How did me and Taco meet? Um, we all pretty much met the same way. My story, I was one of the first people added to the cast, surprisingly. Um, but it was like I was added, and then the day after that, like Taco was added, and then the day after that, Josh was added. Like, it happened relatively quickly, but uh, I was a fanboy of everything. So like when I got Xbox Live, I'm like sending all these people friend requests. I'm like, oh, this is awesome! I got Xbox Live. All these cool people will be my friend, and CM Near was the only one to accept that request, and then nothing happened with that. It was like, oh, CM Near's on my friends list, I thought that was cool, but he wasn't, super popular at the time yet. And so I was like, oh man, this is just so awesome. I've loved this guy's videos. Oh, this is so great. And then after like a few months, I randomly got an invite from him. It was like, you've been invited to play with CM Near. I was like, no way. And it was the first episode I was in was that one on coagulation where there were like a ton of people there. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then after that, I talked to Chris and I'm like, hey, I've got some glitch videos that me and one of my friends made. You should check them out because I noticed that you don't have them on your Halo 2 Tricks show. And so I did that, and then they had other people doing the tricks. I wasn't really in them, and then they finally invited me to be in the episode. But yeah, we were all like at it around the same time, and it was all pretty much the same thing. All of us were just super fanboys of what Chris was doing, and so we just sent messages, and we were fortunate enough that it was a time when he was looking to expand the cast. And now he's not, so any messages that we get now, we just delete and ignore because we're not looking to expand. Sorry. Is the info in your profile real? Where are you from? On my YouTube profile, let's see. Name Joe, that is correct. The Halo All I Play O song. I love that song so much. But I didn't feel like it had enough views, so I just put it as my featured video on my channel. I didn't make it if someone thought I made it. Yeah, my name is Joe. The age, 31, that's not true. That's when I made this, I was like, I don't know, I think it was 2007. Yeah, I was either 15 or 16, sometime in that area. And I didn't know if you had to be 18 to have an account, because there were a lot of places that it's like, oh, you gotta be 18 to have an account with us. So I just made it, so I was born in some random year. I think I made myself like 28 or something like that. And I was like, there we go. So I'm not actually 31, I'm 20. I'll be turning 21 very soon, coming up here in January. The info. I like a Duda Cha-Cha. I do like a Duda Cha-Cha. And my fastest Portal speedrun is 39 minutes and 55 seconds. Yeah, I don't really take my bio all that seriously. But I'm from Illinois, northwest suburbs of Chicago. That's where I'm located. The Westwood School, the one that's on the commercials for G4 all the time, that is what I'm doing. I am there for video game programming, and it's a lot of fun. Programming is a blast. Favorite movies, favorite movies and music is all true, and books, those are all true. Yeah, there's really no false information except for my age on my profile. Um, yeah, there's that. What do you use to record with, and how did I get the software? I use Fraps, and I acquired it. I'll leave it at that. I acquired Fraps. What? I don't have anything to record Xbox, so I won't be doing any Xbox stuff. What are the top 3 kinds of comments that I hate getting over and over again? And do I have anything I want to say to those people that leave those comments? In my videos, since, I don't have as many subscribers as, like, Taco does or CM Near does, I only get the people who are subscribing to me just because they want to subscribe to me, and there's no one really who are trolls that, because, like, Chris has enough followers, and even Taco now has enough followers where you'll get troll comments, and it's like, I don't really get that much. So on my videos, there's really no comments I hate. But, like, on CM Near's videos, the ones that piss me off are the ones that say, way to steal this trick, or, oh, all you guys do is steal tricks. We don't steal anything. We never once say, this is a trick we found, this is our trick, this is us, we did this is our trick, we found this, no one else. That never happens. We even have a disclaimer. We are a catalog of tricks where you can just go and look and find the trick, and we try and do it in a humorous way where we're still having fun, but it's fun for everyone else. That's what we do. We never ever have claimed this as, I found this trick. There was, in Halo 2, when it would be like, hey, this person showed us this trick. How they found it, we don't know, but they showed it to us. So that's, I hate comments like that. I hated on Halorific's video for the golden apple hunts. Comments like, why is it from Doob's point of view? Why isn't it from Taco's point of view? What does it matter? We look at the same stuff. We're always like in the same area, except for Taco dying all the time. So those pissed me off. And then I just don't like getting the same comment over and over again. What texture pack do you have? What texture pack? What texture pack? What texture pack? Because I'll reply to one of them, but then like no one ever looks. So getting the same comment over and over again. I don't really have anything I'd like to say to those people. That's just that. Did I go to PAX West this year? No. Everyone else did. I don't know. Part of me wanted to go. Part of me didn't want to go. Part of me was like, I really can't afford to go. So it just wasn't gonna work. And I'm actually glad I didn't go because it would have totally screwed me over here because I have school year round. So it would have messed with stuff. Why aren't you in CM Near's Minecraft Adventure Team videos? Are you guys no longer friends? That's not the case at all. Just when they started to record, it was a week I was on vacation. And when you play for several hours every night, and, you're playing for 6 to 8 hours a night and recording all of it, and you do that every night for 7 days while I was on vacation, you get a lot of footage. So they've got a lot of footage with me not in it, and they're always because most people are like more towards the West Coast, except for like me, Taco, and Jake. Their time zone's way different, so it'll be like 1 a.m. here and like 10 p.m. there. So they're playing then, and it's like, I got to get up at 6 in the morning, and it's 1 a.m. I can't really play and record right now. So, it always works out where I'm like never around to record. But yeah, so that's that. And now I'm gonna cut this here or actually, I'll go on to the next vacation. So, or the next the next question. The next question was, how was your vacation? Because someone knew that I was on vacation. It was awesome. It's a vacation that I've gone on since I was born. A vacation my dad has gone on since he was born. It's like what is it? Tradition. I wouldn't miss it for the world. It's a small place in northern Wisconsin. It's in the middle of nowhere, just like a small little resort on a lake, and it's awesome. I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm gonna cut here because this video is gonna get too long, and I'll make a part 2. So this is the end of part 1.